This is WENY News.
Thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Joe Malillo. Here's the latest from WENY News and the Star-Gazette. Well, this morning, a jury is expected to hear closing arguments in the attempted rape case of former Corning East football star Jordan Freisinger. The defense rested their case on Friday, and Freisinger is charged with 3 counts of attempted rape and 1 count of criminal sex act. There have been a lot of conflicting accounts of the night in question from May of 2012. Before resting, the defense brought up a witness who says the victim took her own pants off and appeared to consent to sexual activity. She said the victim kissed Jordan Freisinger and had sexual contact with his friend Cedric Hairston. The prosecution claims the victim was passed out drunk while Hairston sexually assaulted her and Freisinger encouraged him. Hairston took a plea deal and was expected to tell the jury that Freisinger also had sexual contact with the victim, but then changed his story on the stand. Cedric Hairston could face possible perjury charges. The jury also heard from a toxicologist as the defense continues to try and prove the victim was not drunk and consented. The merger of the Elmira Heights School District and the Horseheads School District is something that leaders have been looking into for a while now, and tonight parents will have a chance to speak about how they feel. The school district will hold a public forum on the merger tonight at 6 in Thomas Edison High School's community room. Both Horseheads and Elmira Heights District faces financial woes and state cuts in recent years. The Elmira Heights School District accepted a nearly $50,000 state grant in November to fund a year-long merger study. The regular board meeting will follow at 7 o'clock. And it was a record-setting day for the Arctic League. During their annual telethon, the Elmira-based organization raised more than $51,000. And this year's broadcast managed to break the fundraising record set 2 years ago. The final total, $51,000. $741,000 beat the old record by about $3,000. The money will go towards the organization's $120,000 goal that goes to buying toys and other Christmas presents next year for needy children and families in Chemung County. The Arctic League expects to help about 4,000 needy children in the Elmira and Chemung County area this year. All right, now here's meteorologist John Hickey with your forecast. John.
Well, we have a winter weather advisory in place for early this morning. A little spotty light mix developed last night and created a few slick spots for your morning, but as temperatures warm through the day, the frozen road conditions will no longer be a concern. It does turn colder this week. In fact, today likely to be the warmest that it will be all week long. Then we're talking lake effect flurries as we get in towards, say, your Wednesday and Thursday as cold air starts to rush over the lake. So on Future Track, what we got going on, area of low pressure cutting up through the central Great Lakes states, bringing us a light spotty mix, but doesn't last for all that long. In fact, by about noon or 1 o'clock, we're actually just dealing with a cloudy sky at that point, and a 5-degree guarantee today up to 39 degrees. Going overnight, we'll call it mostly cloudy, temperatures getting down to the mid-20s. And then we're going to start to use a little lesson that we learned on Friday. We have another one of these disturbances heading by to our south. Some of our weather models trying to paint some snow over us like Future Track here, but I don't think so. In fact, if we're going to use Friday as a guide, anything more than a flurry really would be coming as a surprise with this. By Tuesday afternoon, I still think we'll have a mostly cloudy sky at that point too. Then cold air starts to rush over the lakes. Looks like a pretty good lake effect event setting up for some back towards, say, Erie and up towards just north of Syracuse too, in the lake effect snow belts. But for us, I don't think we see much more than a flurry from that, as we typically only do in these situations. First warning, 7-day forecast. So we got the flurries in the forecast Wednesday, Thursday. Cold temperatures too, highs only in the low 20s. Pretty cool this weekend too, and tracking another potential snow chance. That's your forecast. Here's Joe.
All right, thanks very much, John. For the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY News at noon, 5:36 and 11. Don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star-Gazette. I'm Joe Malillo. Have a great day, everybody.